TMI Tuesday. Leave your questions.
This does not have a negative effect. In fact, it would be a positive effect because you're contracting those muscles. That's what happens, which would be like a strengthening exercise for them. So no negatives there in any imagination of the pelvic floor or anything else.
They do work depending on what you're using it for. Typically, the ones that are over the counter are for bladder prolapse alone. And so if that just needs a little bit support to the bladder and the urethra, they work really well. As far as the over-counter ones, I believe one is Revive. I have not tried that one. I think it lasts a couple months. The one I used and love and will still use if I feel leaky during hormonal times is Uresta. It works extremely well for bladder prolapse, light bladder prolapse. It's meant for leakage, not prolapse alone. So in terms of bladder support, light bladder support and urethral support, they work really great. As an overall pessary, if you need more support to something like your uterus, you really need to go see somebody and get fitted for one that's particular to that. If you are front carrying and you only belly breathe, think about the added weight that's coming out in front of your body. And then if you're only belly breathing, when we belly breathe, that's just pressure forward and down at the pelvic floor and the lower belly. So we want to avoid that. We want 360 breathing, back breathing. Essentially, if we can distribute pressure evenly, then our pelvic floor can respond evenly. If we don't inflate the backside of our body or the backside of our pelvic floor and pressure only goes forward, that's why people feel heaviness, heavy urinary leakage, those sorts of things. Because we have so much restriction in the back, there's nowhere else for the pressure to go except for forward. So you need to work on back body breathing, back body expansion. Also checking your posture when you're baby wearing. If you are leaning backwards, you're also not going to be able to access that stacked alignment of the rib cage and the pelvis as well unless you are aligned.